Welcome to this video on the Zen World channel. My name is Sri Sadguru Buddha Rawa Bhagwan. Today we're going to talk about the Mahavidya, the experience of Tripura Sundari, of Sodasi. This is an experience that can be obtained in different ways. You can obtain by worshipping the goddess. The yogi of power and accomplishment can also attain by visiting the domain of the goddess. The Mahavidya represents a function of creation, a function of the system in which we exist, which is a form of the goddess, which has its story and its experience, its view, which can be experienced. Its materialization of what it is, its domain, its dwelling, the dwelling of the story. And one of the great abilities of the yogi, one of the four great abilities of the yogi, is to travel to any story, to experience the story. The story of Tripura Sundari is a story of the greatest beauty, the greatest light. You may know about the Gunas, Raja, Sattva, Tamas. They are the light, sattvic, spiritual side of life. They are the activity of life. And then moving forward, they are the darkness, the inertia of life. And how the relation between those three maintains life and maintains creation in balance. The story of Sodasi is of a young girl who was discovered to be the light. The light that comes from the Satya and moves to the Loka and the Guna of activity, and then from there to that of inertia. Sodasi is the one who is most desired, the most beautiful, the light that empowers and connects the Gunas in creation. And all in creation functions according to the Gunas and their interaction, one with the other. Sodasi is so beautiful and so coveted, so desired, that in the first view of the Mahavidya, you experience her story in her village, where even there she is coveted by her family and the ones that are close to her for her light. In the second view, you experience the three cities in the void, in the darkness, connected together by the strings of light that come from the Satya, move towards the activity city, and then to the dark, to the Tamasic. The light comes from Sodasi, and she resides in the first city on the left when you have the experience of the second view. And the light emanates from her, makes it to the Rajasic, then makes it to the Tamasic. And this light empowers those Gunas, which also need their light. And the light comes from the first city, the first of the three, the Satya. When you look at the life of the people in those cities, in those realms that connect one to the other, in the Satya they are very, as you would say, spiritual. In the Raja, they do things. And the Tamasic, they suffer. The light moves from one to the next. And the cities that do not have Sodasi in their city covet her. And they too wish to kidnap her and bring her to their city. To have the light closer and more directly, more powerfully in their guna. Once Sodasi is kidnapped and the light moves to another city, it brings disbalance to the gunas, disbalance to creation. As Sodasi maintains the balance and the connection between the gunas, she is the coveted one, the one all desire, the most beautiful. Princess of the first city. And as this balance comes to the gunas, and the gunas within the one who is having the experience of the Mahavidya, comes the dissolution of that which maintains the gunas within yourself. Going beyond the gunas. In the third view, of Tripura, Sundari, you witness the dissolution, the sundering, from which the word Sundari, the collapse of the cities, the buildings falling, all of the structure of what they are built on collapsing. And in this view comes enlightenment. But in this view also comes death. But if you have witnessed to this view, you have witnessed the glory and beauty of Sodasi and of the three cities. This is an experience that can be experienced through Wara. There is a fourth view to the experience of Tripura Sundari. The fourth view is experienced by the avatar, who makes it past the third view and comes back into body. The travel and the remaking of the stability of the gunas, the reconstruction of the cities, and the return to body of the avatar. This is the full treasure of Tripura Sundari. Thank you for listening to this video on the Zen World channel.